So what's happening this morning is that the AC guy has turned up. We have the pipes that were done for downstairs, and because we're going up another floor, we need to extend the pipes. So he just basically come to kind of like try and we're basically just discuss how we can extend the pipes to go up. So that they be raised to the next floor, because you can't, obviously we don't want to cement in the pipes, and we don't want to close off everything when we do the decking and then have no access to the pipes and have to chisel again. So that's basically what he's come to discuss. So these are our AC pipes right here, leading from downstairs.
And then you can put the air conditionings, isn't it? Would that not work? Would that be better?
Is the mid-morning glow up, man. The sun is amazing today. Wow, it's so nice. The plumber's here. I didn't even realize. I don't know how he got in. I think my dad opened on the other side for him to come in, but yeah, he's here. I heard some banging. I was like, what's going on upstairs? I was expecting the AC guy, but he's not here yet. But Bright is here, so that's brilliant. So we are working on putting some of the plumbing pipes through before they do the decking. Well, we're extending them. So I'm really glad he's here doing that, because that is one of the things that's been quite difficult, trying to get the tradespeople to kind of like interlink before we're ready to slab. You know, somebody tell you today, another person will tell you next week, and it just delays everything. So the fact that Bright is here, I'm very, very happy. And right now we have Gala downstairs as well. They're doing some a few little snags that still have to be done. So they're here doing that, and I'm sure they're gonna do the height adjustment as well for the cooker and the oven. So it's all going well so far. Been and gone. So they've tried to fit the oven. So the oven part has gone on here. This has gone in. This is fine. The issue that we're having at the moment is with the microwave part, because the microwave here, if I show you here, excuse me. If I show you here, the back of the microwave, the initial measurements that they took for the microwave here, the drawings that they saw was up to this height. They didn't like really notice this part. So we have to get this door done again, this one right here. So they've taken the door away to readjust the size so that the microwave will slot in, and then we'll get Kaiser to come and actually install the appliances properly. But we just want to make sure that it fits, because obviously Kaiser can't come and slot it in if the space is not correct. So yeah, so it's like endless tweaks, it seems like, but it's all good. Hey, we're getting there. Every day it gets a bit closer, so that's fine. They also brought me the pole for here, because okay, so for here, this is the pole that I was waiting for, so I can put my cloths and stuff on here. And so that's in there now. I don't know, I was thinking, should they have sprayed it black? But I guess it doesn't really matter, because it's hidden anyway. It doesn't really make a big difference. Look at this boy, what he's doing. Oh my gosh, these children. Always doing something. But anyway, yeah, it's kind of thrown me a bit off course, because I actually, careful please. I actually came upstairs to start cleaning up here, because we have actually got a Hoover, and Kwame tells me that the extension cord could actually run throughout the whole house. Jaden, please leave it. Thank you. I know, but leave it please. Yeah, so Kwame tells me the extension cord can actually fit all the way around. So I was hoping this morning to come upstairs and do some work very quickly. So I wanted to run the Hoover around and then try and mop as well. But now it's like 12 o'clock, so they've thrown me off, and I didn't expect Bright to be here too, and the AC guy has also turned up. So that's kind of thrown me off, because I haven't even eaten anything yet, and I know if I start this and I don't eat, I'm going to be just completely wiped. So I'm going to go back downstairs, get something to eat quickly, and then I'll see, because I have got some other work to do. So like I said, the whole day's thrown off now. It feels like I've lost so much time, but I'm going to see what I can get done, because it just needs to be done. So I'm just going to do it. Okay, so I just had a little break. Only about 30 minutes just to get. I just had some quick crackers to eat, and I'm back upstairs. Now, I found the Hoover. You guys were going on at me about the Hoover, so I managed to find the Hoover. The only thing is, I haven't found the long part. You know, the part that you actually stand up so you can actually Hoover. I haven't found that part, so all I've got is this tiny little short thing, so I'm gonna have to bend and do it. I have no idea where this thing is, because we don't really use the Hoover. I mean, the Hoover itself needs hoovering because the Hoover is so dusty. But yeah, I'm gonna try and use it because I think even though I'm gonna have to do bending, I still think that it will probably be faster. So I'm gonna start with the living room area to begin with and see how it goes from there. I've got some boxes here that I need to get rid of actually. In fact, these boxes that are here that came from the oven and stuff, I think I can put some of the stuff from downstairs in it to bring up so it will make moving a little bit easier. So I'm probably gonna do that. So I'm going on a, I was going to go on a broom hunt again. The broom is right here. Pammy's done a great job because last time I was like, why do you have to take the broom upstairs all the time? And I have to go looking for it, but he's actually left it right outside the door, so that's great. But the AC guy's here, so I'm going to quickly just have a peek while I'm out here with the camera. Karis is hoovering at the moment. I'm gonna go and sweep because the Hoover is just ridiculous because it hasn't got the other part. You're having to bend, and so she's younger than me, so it'd be easier for her to bend than me. So she's doing that, and I'll sweep as she's going. But let's see if I can find what's happening up here. Okay. Oh, I'm hot, man. So hot. Let's see. So this is what we call bad timing. Okay, just walked all the way up here. To see what the AC guy's doing, but he's on the phone, so nothing happening, nothing to film at the moment. So I'm just gonna head back downstairs and get to it because too much to do, so little time. So yeah, I'm gonna be about my business.
I could take a break from this world, running on a hamster wheel, but searching for something I can't feel. I just wanna be a lost girl.
Go slowly, not too fast. That's it. So we just filled the bucket to start mopping in here. And I realised it was the wrong bucket because it didn't have the thing to squeeze out the mop, so we've had to change buckets, so we're using this one now. So we had a purple one before, now we're using this one, aren't we? And Jaden is going to help me, aren't you? Yeah. He wants to help me to mop, which is great. Good job. So I'm sweating just a little bit, but that's all good. It means that my blood is pumping, so this is good exercise for me, which is great. Yeah, no, I'm a bit dusty. You finished? Oh wow, okay. I'll do the rest, yeah? Leave it in the corner there. Thank you. So he's finished. Great, he's been helping me more. Yeah, the only thing is, I would say, when the floor's a bit dry, I'm going to show you that from the spraying and stuff that the guys did, some of the floor has been a little bit marked with, because they sprayed in here, which we didn't really anticipate that was going to, well, we did a little bit, but they covered up, but there were still places where the spraying had touched the floor, and so they've come back and they've done like a first clean to try and get the stains off the floor, but you can still see it. And there are areas where they obviously haven't touched at all because it's just like black on the floor. So once I've done the mopping, and then I'm going to go around with some white spirit, and I'm going to actually scrape those parts where the paint, the spray paint has dropped on the tiles basically. It's just one of those things. That's why you're supposed to do like a last, what do they call it? Like a last fix. It's not snags, you know, like the last part of the decorating. You know, after every single trade is finished, you're supposed to go and do like the last finishing touches. So you might have to touch up paint in areas, which we definitely have to do, because there has been some areas where there have been splashes of stuff on the walls and stuff. So that will need to all be done anyway. So this is a good step though, having this floor mopped and swept. Now that I know that they're not going to be back for a while until upstairs is done and the power's in here. Gala's not coming back, which means there shouldn't be really anyone else traipsing in here. Oh, dang. Apart from the AC guy, when he comes to install the units. Anyway, that's okay. I forgot about that. He's upstairs. I don't think he'll install the units today. It might be in about a week's time, but it's okay. I'll just have to keep an eye in here and make sure that I'm just cleaning in here just regularly, I guess, so that there's not like a build-up of dirt again. So it's just light cleaning after this. But yeah, it's not easy, but at least I can see we're getting there. We're getting there. Okay, so like this is what I'm talking about. You see like stains like this, where the paint has gone onto the floor. All of this needs to be scraped off, so I'll have to come and like scrape, will come in, one of us anyway, will come back and scrape this, because that's just annoying. I know loads of you are going to say, why didn't they tidy up after themselves? They kind of did. They came back and they cleaned. So they have, they did come back and actually clean up, but they missed parts, and it just like, you know, if you want something done properly, you have to do it yourself basically. So it wasn't, you know, it just has to be done again. Like there's a big smudge on the floor. They've come and they've cleaned it twice, but it needs another clean. But I just can't keep calling them out just to come and clean this patch. So I'm gonna have to give it another clean. If I show you over here, the floor is still a little bit wet here, so, but you can see here, this whole patch here. I don't know how on earth they did that, but trust me, this is much better than what it was before. This was like black here. I don't know how that happened, because I was here when they did the first spraying and they covered everything. So I don't know what happened here, but somehow black was all over the floor. But like I said, it looks a lot better now than it did before. But it's just still quite annoying because I can see it, and if I can see it, it will just irritate me. But yeah, so I'll have to go over again with some white spirit and just clean it. But it's one of them things. What can you do? What can you do? And look, here's another touch up. You see this? You see the wall where the splashes of whatever it is. So these are the little touch ups that I'm talking about. So all those things need to be done and sorted out. So there is a lot to do. There is a lot to do, but it's cool because we'll get there. We'll get there. And Kwame has disappeared somewhere today. I don't know where he is. Well, I do know where he is. He went out doing some rounds. He's checking on some of his projects. I was hoping that he'd be back by now so he could help me lift something, but he's not. So I'm kind of in limbo. But yeah, I might just go upstairs and check to see what the AC guy's doing now. Last time I went up there, he was just on the phone, so I don't know. Let's see. Okay, so I wanted to show you more of what he's doing, the AC guy, but it's just too much. The dust is too much. I tried to like cover my face and hair and stuff, but no, it was just ridiculous. It was too crazy, so I've left him to do it. He's basically chiseling out the walls so that he can put the pipes in for the AC units. Yeah, so I think for now, I'm pretty much done. The floor's still a little bit wet, but I'm pretty much done, I think, for now, for today. I think I've had enough. So what I do is I clean in batches, so I don't clean everything all in one day at once because it's a bit too much, because this is Ghana. The sun is out and it's very, very hot. So what I'm going to do is going to take a break for a little while. I'll see if Kwame's back in time. If he's back in time, then I will continue because I need his help with something. But if not, I'll probably continue tomorrow. So I'll go downstairs now and do some work and then start thinking about dinner. It doesn't stop. It doesn't stop. But it's all good, hey! Who's complaining? I'm not complaining. It's all good. But yeah, so yeah, I'm ending the video now. Anyway, guys, if you haven't already subscribed, I'd love it if you would just hit the subscribe button for me and the notification bell. And don't forget to do me a favor and like this video too. Until next time, I'm out. Nuti Wafa.